morning. Good morning from Tulsa, America. It is Monday. It is the day before school starts for us, and I am just out walking. It's almost 10 o'clock, and it still is only about 86 degrees or so, which is about as cool as it's going to be. This is that time in August when the heat is just oppressive. Like, it's so hot that you really can't be out in it, even if you're on the water. Like, even if you're at a pool or something, you just can't be out in it in the daytime from like 10 to 7 o'clock. And it's the kind of heat that it doesn't cool down at night anymore or early in the morning. And even when we get rain, which we're grateful for, I'm always grateful for rain in the summer months, but even when we get rain, the humidity is so high that the heat index skyrockets. Man, there's like people and cars everywhere. And even though I've been doing this YouTube channel thing for over a year now, it still is weird to vlog when people are around and watching you. I still haven't gotten used to talking to myself, at least outside of my head. Can you believe that? Anyway, I was debating whether or not to vlog today, even though I really wanted to, because these don't always get, a ton of views, and they're a lot of work to edit and everything, but I do enjoy making these videos. And I was just talking with my friend Anita over at Chit Chat Patty Whack about this very thing, about how we know that our channels would probably grow faster if we, what they call niche down, meaning like we narrow what our video topics are about and, edit them better and all that kind of stuff. And both of us were just like, you know what, we don't really want to do that, because we want to be able to hop on here and talk about whatever we want to talk about. We want to not be painted into a corner of just talking about like one topic. And even though I talk mostly about weight loss and food and grocery hauls and meal plans and stuff like that, I still want to get on here and do some different videos from time to time. It's refreshing. So anyway, all that's to say, I really wanted to chat with you guys today and just to take you along with me and kind of show you the day. It's last minute preparation since it's the day before school. So laundry's done. I've still got a few household chores I'm trying to take care of, and I'm now sort of switching into fall mode, trying to get the house put back together after a summer of having the kids home and declutter and reorganize and all that kind of stuff. But we missed the Meet the Teacher night, so we're going to go over to the school in a little bit and chat with the kids' teachers and just make sure they know where they're going. And everybody's ready. It's been a busy summer, lots of ups and downs. We're all ready. I think the kids are, a little sad for summer ending, but they like school, so they're ready to get back to it. But come along with us for the day. I'll see if I have something interesting to show you guys. Just, day in the life of part-time working, semi-stay-at-home mom with 3 young children, just trying not to lose her mind. Well, we just walked in the door from the school, and I'm sweating buckets, but we were only mildly successful in meeting the teachers. Met Ruthie's teacher, and then we were walking over to McKenna's building to meet her teacher, and she got stung, I think, by a wasp or bitten by something, because she just stopped in her tracks and she screamed bloody murder for like 5 minutes straight. She couldn't stop crying and screaming, so I had left my car on the other side of campus. So I had to leave the kids in the building with the secretary and go and get the car and bring it to the other side of the building, because McKenna couldn't walk across the campus with a stung foot. So she's better now, but I'm going to give her some Benadryl to keep it from swelling. And I think she was wearing sandals, and I've been stung by a wasp. I've been stung by a hornet, and it does hurt. It does hurt. It's excruciating for the first couple minutes or so. So I feel for her, but she's wearing sandals, and I think while she was walking, we were walking through the grass, and it probably got stuck in her sandal, and then they panic, when they're cornered, and so it just bit her, and she goes, when it comes to McKenna, there's no gradual buildup. She goes from 0 to 60 in nothing flat when it comes to throwing a fit or crying and carrying on. So anyway, I guess I'll just email their teachers too and let them know what the plan is for tomorrow. The main thing that they want to know is how they're getting home. But I'm going to throw together some lunch for the kiddos and for me, and then we'll see what else we can do today. So while I was waiting on lunch to cook, I decided to go ahead and tackle one of the hot spots in my kitchen. Summertime is not a great time for like decluttering, going through closets and cabinets and stuff because the kids are home and we make more messes and it's just not a good time to do that. But as we are getting back into the school year and I have some more time in the house, especially more time in the house to myself, sorry, I'm picking up after lunch, I know that if I will just tackle a few cabinets or drawers each week, it won't take me long to kind of go back through the house and declutter. So one of the areas that I wanted to do in my kitchen that I noticed was a huge mess was our medicine cabinet. I do keep a lot of medications in the bathroom, but I keep them up high in the kitchen too because that's where we tend to dispense medication, especially whenever we're giving it to the kids, is in the kitchen. And so I keep some of the medications that we use more frequently in the kitchen cabinet, but it was just a mess. So I just took everything out of the cabinet and then I took everything out of the bins that I had. I just kind of sorted through it, threw away stuff that needed to be thrown away. There were a few things that I moved to our bathroom medicine cabinet that we don't use very often at all, but that I didn't want to throw out. And then I sort of just kind of put it all back together. I put all of the adult medications together in a bin, and I put all the kids' medications and like first aid stuff, Band-Aids and Neosporin and stuff in a bin. And then I kept one small bin up front because that's stuff that we use very frequently, like my daily medications and stuff like Tylenol and ibuprofen that we need to dispense, you know, a lot more frequently. And then the other place I wanted to hit was my laundry room. So hopefully I'll have a little bit to show you later. Hopefully I'll accomplish that too because it needs to be picked up and tidied up and cleaned and kind of put back in working order. I swear, I keep saying I'm going to start a business where people can resell like monogrammed things because once they outgrow them, you know, I can send them to the thrift store, but if it's monogrammed with the wrong initials, it's not going to help. But this one just says R, so if you are a person out there who has a grandchild, about 8 years old, daughter, who you think would like that, it's in pretty decent shape. There's no stains. There's a little bit of wear on the pants, but I'm happy to drop that in the mail to you. It is Lolly Wally Doodle is the brand, and it's monogrammed, but let me know if you want it. I'm currently going through all the socks that don't have mates, and I've instructed the kids to go up to their drawers and bring me all of the socks in their sock drawer that don't have mates. And whatever doesn't have a mate after this is going in the trash. I don't want to hang on to socks that don't have matches, even if the matches turn up later. Socks are cheap. So they're going to the trash bin today if we don't have mates. Okay, I am really dragging. I didn't sleep well last night, so I'm super tired, but also it's 2:30 and I haven't eaten lunch, so I'm going to try to make some lunch. I've got my air fryer preheating, which is the noise you hear, along with the washing machine. But I'm going to try one of these wild caught beer battered cod fillets. I got these at Aldi in my most recent grocery haul, which I will link up here in I'll put an iCard up here for you guys if you want to go check that out. But they are 210 calories per fillet. And then I have just some of these seasoned fries, and it's only 140 calories per serving, so I don't know if I'll have 1 or 2 servings of those. But I'm gonna measure those out on the scale, pop them into the air fryer, and I also have some leftover green beans from the other night that I'm gonna go ahead and finish up for a veggie. So that's gonna be lunch, and I'm gonna have a little rest because Mom is tired. I really wanted to start to tackle another hot spot in my house that really needs to be tackled, and that is my closet. And one of the reasons I want to do this, well, I need to do just some basic tidy up in there, just kind of put things back where they go, but I also need to go through my clothes and get rid of a lot of it. I I don't like my clothes right now, guys. I just don't like them. I'm a person who is not very fashionable. I've always kind of struggled with what to wear and what clothes to buy and all that kind of stuff. So finally, a few years ago, I went to a capsule wardrobe. And if you're not familiar with that, that's where you have fewer pieces in your wardrobe, but they all kind of go together in different ways, and you can add a jacket or a cardigan or a different accessory or something to make an outfit look different or be for a different occasion. And that really helped me a lot. But when we moved here and I wasn't going to be working outside the home very much, I just kind of let my wardrobe go, and I just didn't buy very much because I thought, oh, I'll just buy a few pieces here or there just to kind of fill in because I don't need nice clothes anymore. I'm just doing the mom thing. And you guys, that's just silly. I mean, and I understand that sometimes we're in a position financially where we just can't afford, you know, to buy a bunch of new clothes, and we need to make do with what we have. And we certainly try to be good stewards of what we have around here. But let me tell you something right now. And this, especially for all of you who are out there, you know, losing weight, you deserve to feel good in your clothes right now. You deserve to feel good about the way that you look. And let me tell you something about feeling good about the way you look and looking put together and taking time to groom yourself and dress yourself in a way that makes you feel good. When I do that, I make better choices and I'm kinder to myself. And I don't mean that in a vain way that I care so much about the way that I look that I have to look a certain way. I just mean that when I'm wearing clothes that I like and feel good in, I make better choices. I make better choices about the food I eat, about being active. I'm happier. I'm nicer to people. I mean, it's not just about what other people think of me. It's about me seeing myself as worthy of that. So I'm going to get rid of a lot of stuff in my wardrobe. I just don't have, if it doesn't fit, I'm getting rid of it. If I don't like it, I'm getting rid of it. If it's old and I'm tired of it, I'm getting rid of it. And I still will have a few pieces that I can use to build a new capsule wardrobe for fall, but I'm going to look for some other stuff. But I thought that I would start today by just making one first pass through, because sometimes when you are decluttering in a closet like this, especially like in a wardrobe, sometimes you have to go through multiple trips. So I know that there's some low-hanging fruit right now. There's some items that I'm looking at going, I'm definitely getting rid of that. I'm definitely getting rid of that. And I can just go through and take that stuff out right now and then just kind of, you know, try to pick up a little bit in the closet. And then in a few days, I can go back through, and those things that I wasn't sure about, if I wanted to hang on or get rid of, I can re-examine that. And then I can start to make some tougher choices about, okay, is this really something I'm going to wear? Is this really something I want to hang on to? Or is it time to let it go? But now, today, I'm just going to go through the first time through and just, there's stuff that I know I don't want anymore, including this top that I'm wearing. It's old, I'm tired of it. I'm wearing it one last time and then it's going. All right, you guys, here's the carnage. That all came out of my closet, and it's stuff that either doesn't fit, that I don't like, that's worn out. I don't want to keep it anymore. And here is what is left for the most part of my clothes. And to be honest, I'll probably be pruning this down even a little bit more from here. This is stuff that's winter stuff, like sweatpants and sweatshirts, and that's all the kids like winter stuff that I have set back. And then I do have just a couple of like jackets over here, and a couple of winter things back here that I need to go through again, but that's not very much, I know, but I actually prefer to keep very little in my closet, but I still think I'm going to get rid of a few more things when I go back through it, and I'm just going to replace with items that I really, really like. I am at the swim gym with Ruth. I just dropped her off. She has swim 2 days a week, and I was so beat a while ago. I actually had to like stop and take a little nap, and then I fixed dinner for everybody. Now we're here at swim for 45 minutes. Then we'll head home and do all of the night before school starts stuff. Okay, you guys, here we go. We're off. It's the first day of school. Everybody's up and at 'em. Everybody's dressed. Hair is fixed. We are going over to the school with the kiddos, gonna check them in, and that's that. We're off to another great year. So thanks so much for stopping by. Be sure to give this a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll check in with you guys again very soon. Bye.